Hi guys, welcome to Titostutor, your math pedagogue. On today's video, we're going to be taking some revision questions on Year 9 math. Our first question for this video is algebra involving fraction equations. Okay, so it is solve 3 over x plus 5 over 4 is equal to 2. Remember that this is a fraction added to another fraction, so you must sort this out first to make it a single fraction, then you equate it to 2 over 1 so you can cross multiply. Let's find the LCM of x and 4. LCM of x and 4 is 4x, so you do LCM divide by denominator. 4x divided by x is 4 times numerator. 4 times 3 is 12. We do the same on the other fraction. 4x divided by 4 is x. X times 5 is 5x. Now I have made these two fractions into a single fraction, so I equate it to 2 over 1. Remember my favorite phrase in math. It says when two fractions equate each other, you cross multiply. So I multiply the whole of this by 1. It is still the whole of that, and I equate it to multiplying 2 and 4x. That's going to give me 8x. Now it's time to collect like terms. There's 8x here, there's 5x here, so my 5x comes to meet my 8x. It becomes minus 5x, or you subtract 5x from both sides. So on this side I have 12, and on this side I have 8x minus 5x. 8x minus 5x is 3x. 3x equal to 12. I'm going to divide this part by 3 and divide this part by 3. 3 cancels 3. Yeah, and x is equal to 12 divided by 3 is 4. Therefore, my x is equal to 4, and I am done. Here's question number 2, and it says factorize 6x squared minus 15x. The first thing you do when you want to factorize a binomial means that your expression has only two terms, right? Okay, so you find the highest common factor. What's the highest common factor of 6x squared and 15x? 6 and 15, 3 is common. X squared and x is common. So the highest common factor of 6x squared minus 15x is 3x. So I'm going to factorize that out. 3x. I open a bracket. So I do this divide by 3x. Just imagine 6 times x times another x all over 3 times x. This x cancels this x. 3 here 1, 3 here 2. 2 times x is left. So right here I have 2x. I'm factorizing. I'll do this divided by this again. So that's 15 times x all over 3 times x. This divided by this, so you know what's left in your bracket. 3 here 1, 3 here 5. This x cancel each other, so I'm left with only 5 over 1, which is 5. But remember there's a negative sign here, so it's going to be minus 5. This is the factorized form of 6x squared minus 15x, and I am done. Here's question number 3, and it says a cube has a side length of 4 cm. Calculate the volume and the surface area of the cube. Remember, volume V is equal to length times breadth times height, and in this case it is a cube. A cube has all sides equal. The length, the breadth, or the height are all equal. So given the length as 4, that means this is going to be 4, the breadth is also going to be 4, and the height is also going to be 4. This is 16 times 4, which is equal to 64. don't forget your unit, cm cube. Volume is cubic. And that's all for volume. But remember, this question is two-way. It says, and you should also calculate the surface area. The first thing you ask yourself is, how many surfaces does a cube? A cube has 6 surfaces. So you find the area of one surface, which is length times breadth. And that's 4 times 4. That gives you 16 cm square. But that's just the surface area of one surface. You know it has 6 surfaces. Therefore, surface area of cube equals 16 times 6. Let's go. 36, 7, 8, 9, 96 cm square. Area is measured in square units, while volume is measured in cubic units. And you are done. Here is question number 4. It says, a cylinder has radius of 5 cm and a height of 10 cm. Calculate the volume and surface area of the cylinder. It says we should use pi as 3.14. The first question is to calculate the volume. Remember that a cylinder has circle as its base. So volume is always base of a solid shape is base area multiplied by height. So you have to find the base area. So what's the formula for calculating area of a circle? It is pi r square. Don't forget. So it is pi r square multiplied by your h, and that's your volume. Remember, in the question the radius is 5 and it asked me to take my pi as 3.14 multiplied by 5 multiplied by another 5, because it is radius square. Radius is 5 and you need to put it twice. Multiply it 5 times 5. That's what r square means. Then your h is 10 times 10. So put this into your calculator. Calculate, multiply the 4 numbers and you will get 785 cm cube as the volume of the cylinder. But that wasn't all you were asked to do. You were also asked to find the surface area of that cylinder. I want you to remember that the net of a cylinder is drawn like this. This is the curved surface. Is a rectangle that goes round your circle. The top is circular and the bottom is circular as well. So it has 3 faces. So you need to find the area of this, multiply by 2 because there are 2 of them. Then you find the area of this. Remember that the height is always the breadth of your curved surface. So the height is 10 cm. But the length is that part that goes round your circle. So that's the circumference. And remember, the formula for circumference is 2 pi r. So for total surface area of a cylinder, let's call it surface area, SE, is equal to this surface, which is pi r square, but multiplied 2 times because there are 2 circles, added to this area, and this area is 2 pi r multiplied by h. So I'm going to add it to 2 pi r multiplied by h. So you don't need to cram the formula for total surface area of a cylinder. You just need to understand the total surface area, what they are asking you for, and you'll be able to calculate it. Okay, so now see, this is 2 times my pi should be taken as 3.14 multiplied by my radius is 5, but it's radius square, so it's 5 2 times, plus 2 times 3.14, yeah, okay, multiplied by my radius is 5 and my height is 10. Okay, so I have all this put into my calculator, and my final answer becomes 471 cm square, and I am done. Here's my question number 5. If you're still watching till now, I want to say a big thank you to you. Thank you for sticking by. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video, share with anyone you think may need it, and also turn on my notifications so you don't miss any math video from me. Question 5. A rectangle has a length of 12 cm and a width of 8 cm. Calculate the area and the perimeter of the rectangle. Okay, this one is pretty straightforward. Area of a rectangle is length times breadth. So all I need to do is 12 times 8, and that's going to give me 96, and I am done. Okay, I'm done with that. Now I'm supposed to find the perimeter as well. Perimeter of a rectangle is to add all the 4 sides together, right? But you can add the length and the breadth and divide by 2, same thing. So it is 2 into length plus breadth. Okay, so this is 2 into length is 12 and breadth is 8. This is 2 into 20, which is 40 cm, and you are done. Perimeter is measured in a single unit because you're not multiplying anything, but area is measured in a square unit, so don't get the units wrong. This is the end of today's video. Looking forward to seeing you again in the next video. Bye.